hear me now? I did that yesterday too. Yep. Anyways, good morning, Brad. Hey, Roger. How is everybody doing this morning? Roger and Brad and Thomas.
That's the thing we need to put in the appreciative.
What?
Wet dry back.
A truck?
No, wet dry back. Yeah, that too. Wet dry back.
Alexa, add a wet dry bag to the shopping list.
Wet dry bag added to the shopping list.
I'm going to put it on there, but I'll have to wait. Where are we going today? Brad,
I want the narrow one. I want the great big fat short one.
We are headed to Sugarland down by Houston. We're not going to make it all the way there today, I don't believe.
We might be, I don't know.
Steven doesn't like to go into Houston anyway, so.
No. Not sleep overnight, no. I'd wake up and my headlights would be stolen.
Roger says, back to work this morning, already west of Evansville to Oklahoma City for Monday morning.
Yep. That's what we're doing.
Were you sick this week? Were you one of the guys that was feeling bad? Because if so, I just wanted to know if you were feeling any better.
That truck stop was up there last night, wasn't it? They did have some food over there.
I saw their breakfast stuff. They had like the eggs mixed with the meat and stuff like burritos. Oh my
Well,
Lord.
yesterday at Crockpots they had beans and chili and all kinds of stuff. I'm enjoying us not eating.
I was going to grab a frappe or something this morning instead of drinking a nasty ass
I
water.
will stop at the first available McDonald's so you can get a damn crap in.
No, I was gonna grab a Starbucks one. I thought about grabbing a protein shake. I thought, no, just drink the water. That water tastes like crap.
Is it the same water I got?
Yes.
I think it's fine.
Oh, yeah, I got sick about Tuesday, feeling better by Friday. Good. What you talking about? Since where are you heading, long hauler?
I got sick.
We're heading to Sugarland, Texas, down by Houston.
I got sick, what, Christmas Eve?
Yeah, I think so. We are hauling an oversized excavator, if you can see right there in that mirror. So we are on a permitted route. Gotta love those stupid permitted routes.
I got sick Christmas Eve, but it was food related. It wasn't.
Yeah, he ate some. I don't think the fish was bad. Mama J says she thinks maybe the grease was old.
Could have been, I don't know.
Anyways, he had some fried fish and some corn nuggets. And he thinks that one or the other was bad, but he ate the fish, it didn't taste bad.
No, it tasted great.
So maybe the grease was old.
I don't know, or maybe the tartar sauce was old. I don't know. It tasted
could have been
fine.
the tartar sauce. Yeah, it could have been the tartar sauce.
But it was not a pleasant day.
Hey, Semi-Ernie, how are you today? Hope your holidays went well.
And so I had gone we were working in the storage. I was working on videos. She was cleaning the storage. And I had gone from the storage to the bathroom like 5 or 6 times. And I come back and I was like, we need to go.
And that was a couple miles. You had to drive a couple miles each time.
And so I told her, I said, we need to go. And she looks at me and says, did you get the video done?
I didn't know he was sick. He didn't tell me he was sick. He just kept running to the bathroom.
I get to my daughter's house and started vomiting and everything else. Like, holy crap.
It was okay. Grandkids had a good time. I got to see all 5 of my grandkids this Christmas, so that made it great for me. Plus, we got to bring the bus home that we got, and we got the seats out of the bus we got.
And
yesterday we
nailed down a floor plan.
We nailed down a floor plan
that we both could live with.
And I can show y'all that in a little bit. Y'all want to see
It will give you a cut list. It will
Really?
tell you how big to cut your wood, all that shit.
Yeah, that's if you do.
Perfect.
Yeah, that has to be, yeah. That's not, we're not going to be able to do that until we're in here.
I'll look at SketchUp when I have a
Modeling
minute.
the bus. Semi Ernie says, sweet. By the way, is this another truck? We're in the same Freightliner we've been in for 2 months now.
I've got it on my calendar.
I think it's been about 2 months, 3 months.
September, October.
When he left Vista, he went to ATS. We weren't at ATS, but a month.
Yeah,
I think we were only there a month.
I couldn't make any
He wasn't
money there.
making any money, but he had screwed up and went on to lease.
Screw that noise. I remedied that situation real quick.
So they didn't have any company stuff available, so he had to go lease at the time. And we were only there a month, but we've been at this company for 2 months, I think.
I don't know.
I think we've been here 2 months. Anyway,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, it's the same truck he's been driving. It's got the Punisher wrap on it. He's like, I just noticed. Yep, it's a white Freightliner Cascadia, and actually it's done really, really well.
Yeah.
He's done several very heavy loads, like upward 90,000 pounds, and it's pulled it pretty good.
I'm 93,000 right now.
Yeah. He was actually quite impressed.
Yeah. For a Freightliner, yeah.
And it's only a 3-axle truck.
My check engine light's been on for a month.
Well, you think that's got something to do with the DEF
It is.
filter or something? It needs a filter or something.
I was so happy our bus does not have depth.
Good morning, Alice. I miss you. No, I turned it on and nobody was on there. And I thought, we're only going to be on until like 11:30, 11:45 this morning. So I figured I would just turn it on, the regular one.
We want to listen to some football today.
I don't want to sit here and look at a blank screen, and our members are so sporadic, they don't get on at a set time because we don't have a set schedule for members only. So
We will get one.
we will get one.
When we start the bus, we will release a schedule.
Alice, we got a floor plan narrowed down for the bus.
It may have to tweak a little bit, but
We drew it out last night. I can show you
and
guys.
she drew it out not to scale.
I can't do that on graph paper. I cannot figure that out.
And so I
So
put it to
Steven went
scale.
through counting square boxes and shit last night
I put it to
and
scale.
put it to scale. So,
And it works.
Semi-Ernie says, glad it's working for you, working out for you. It is actually. He's making money here, so now we're just trying to get caught up for being off at Christmas.
Yeah.
We didn't get a check last week because we were off. So this week, I think it's one load. Next week it's gonna be a couple. So
I don't know.
we're trying to get caught up. Anyways, how was those holidays? If I haven't talked to you since Christmas and New Year's, how was those holidays?
Oh, GPS does sync up. That's good.
20 miles is to 40. I was in there looking at the loan number. Anyways, 40. Yeah, he's selling it for 40. I'm not painting mine until our bus is painted for sure. Yes, that's probably a good idea. It was good. How was y'all's? I got to see all 5 grandbabies, so
You know it would be cool?
that was good. We got to see tripped out of the bus, got the bus home. What?
You know it'd be cool if sandblast the whole bus, take it down to bare metal.
Yeah.
Make it really.
Really?
Make it look like an Airstream bus.
Really? I'd have to see what that would look like. But if we sandblasted the whole damn thing, do you think we'd even want to paint it? After spending all that time on it, if we didn't like that look.
Just saying. You clear coat it so we could rename it the Silver Bullet.
Yeah.
Self-made Silver Eagle.
Yeah, really. There's a bird.
Well, there's a bus that the brand is Silver Eagle.
I know.
George Jones had one forever. I was on our Facebook things the other day, and this guy bought a Silver Eagle, and it was, I don't remember whose bus it was, but it was a big star, and they sold it, and this up-and-coming star bought it, and then they sold it, and then another up-and-coming star bought it, and then they sold it, and he bought it.
You guys, if y'all will, hit that like button.
It was one of George Jones's bus.
If you haven't already, please.
And then George Jones sold his bus to a woman. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Reba. See, I couldn't be a music star riding around in a bus.
I'm glad you got to see all the babies. Yeah, me too.
You know, I couldn't do it.
Why?
I couldn't have a driver.
Yeah, you probably
We think I
could.
could get used to it.
Yeah, I could do it.
I don't know. I get so
It'd be
after.
like flying, riding in a train.
You'd have to give me that medicine. Make me go to sleep.
It'd be like riding in a train or taking a bus ride. You've been on a bus,
I've
you've
been
been on a
bus,
plane,
and
and
I'm
you've
very
been on a
apprehensive
train.
every time.
Well, just say
Hell, I'm apprehensive on trains and planes. Like, this pilot really know what he's doing. I can do it. I have a CDL.
and a boat. You actually offered to drive the boat
Yeah.
that we were on.
I got the CDL. Conway, Arkansas. There must be some construction that's bypassing.
It's just taking us around
I know, but-
Villania. This is like a loop. That's the business 64 over there. Alice says, learn to live a little, Stephen.
No. That's why I'm doing
That's
a
why he wants to live.
That's
He
why I
doesn't
want to drive.
He doesn't want to ride. He wants to drive.
I was okay on the boat.
He's a control freak, y'all. Y'all know that.
I'm not either. I just...
Yes, you are. You do not like to not be in control of every situation. Even they know that.
I'd have a permanent bus driver type up through there over 55.
Alice says, yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I'm telling you.
New Zealand rabbits.
Okay. They're like a special
I don't
breed.
know.
American breed known for its fast growth, making it a common choice for meat and fur, but also a friendly and docile pet. Despite the name, it originated in California.
Yeah.
They come in white, red, black, and blue
A
varieties.
red.
White, black, red, and blue varieties.
I can see the blue.
Ooh, that's pretty. The blue looks gray. It's like a blue merle horse or something like that. They're pretty. They also have what look like dapples. Like dapples or paints. They're pretty.
I don't think there's a big market for rabbit fur or rabbit coat.
You'd be surprised. Okay.
Bologna.
Blow that back down. To what?
Bologna.
That's what I said. Bologna or Bologna or I don't know. I would assume Bologna. But I have a female question for you females on here. I don't think Alice is the only one on here. I just want to know how long hot flashes last. If y'all know, if any of y'all know, even you men that are married, women who have gone through this, how long do they last?
Eternity.
God, I hope not.
That's what it feels like.
I hope not. Hot flashes. I can be freezing from the neck down, but my face and my head feel like they're burning on fire. I cannot stand it.
I want to start dumping water on it. See what happens.
I almost want to dump my head. No kidding. Alice's rabbit fur is always in demand. It's seriously one of the warmest ones to get.
Rabbit what?
Fur. You know, like a meat coat, fur coat, rabbit fur coat.
I didn't think they were still selling fur coats.
Really?
Yeah, because of peanut. I know Chuck wanted to raise rabbits and sell them for meat and fur. He also wanted to raise barns.
You wanted to raise what? I knew that one. What did you say first?
Rabbits.
Well, let me see. I don't know how well y'all are going to be able to see it. But I'm going to be able to see it.
I don't know how well they're going to be able to see that thing.
That's what I said. I don't either.
Don't
Have
lose
something
that.
blank on the map. Hold on. Okay. I don't even know if y'all are interested, but here we go. Okay, so here's the driver's seat here. Here's the steps up. There's a little storage cabinet right there.
Like 6
When
inches
you-
wide.
When you walk into the steps, we want to be able to put shoes and hang our jackets, a purse, whatever here. Right next to the steps is a bench that will pull out to be a bed. Across from that, yeah, across from that, we're gonna get like a theater seating or a reclining love seat right here. And then right here, there's gonna be an open space because right here is gonna be part of the kitchen counter. Right there is gonna be the kitchen counter. These are stools because we're gonna have a drop-down counter here. This is where we're gonna eat. This is gonna be like our dinette
You didn't tell me
area.
about the TV. Show the TV area.
TV, it's not drawn on here. Oh, it is. You have it on the wrong side though.
Okay.
The TV that's here is going to be over here. It's going to be on a televator. Moving into the kitchen, because here's the dinette right there. So we're going to eat. Our fridge and freezer are going to go here. We're going to have a cabinet, a stand-up cabinet here for stackable washer and dryer. So it's going to be fridge, freezer, washer, dryer. Over here, I haven't got the layout of where I want the sink and the stove and the smoker, but that's going to be along this area here, along with upper cabinets. And then right here, it is the wood burning stove. So I'm probably going to put the stove and oven right there next to the wood burning stove. That just makes more sense to me. And then you go in this little hallway right here. This is going to be our spare bedroom. This is the desk area. And then there's going to be this little open space here where this one picks up. This right here is going to be the bunks. They're going to sit up flush up against the wall when not in use, but when they're in use, they'll fold down and be across, or they'll be across from the desk area. Then you come out and walk down the hallway a little bit further. Right next to the office is going to be the bathroom. You walk into the bathroom, there's going to be a sink to your right, the toilet to the left, and then the shower is going to be the length of the wall back there. You come back out the door, and through this door here, this is going to be the master bedroom. Right here, we're going to have a built-in like dresser. It's going to have drawers, cabinet, whatever. Also, where the TV is going to be mounted to the wall. We're going to have a full-size / queen-size bed right here. And then on either end of that is going to be a closet for both of us. And then this is the engine bay. The bed's going to slide up over part of the engine bay.
Yep.
So that's why I said full / queen. It's going to be...
full size width, queen size length.
Yeah, it's going to be full size width, but queen size length. So, that is our floor plan. Anyways, like I said, I don't know if y'all can see that real well, but that's the gist of the floor plan.
Okay. Give me the kitchen picture. So I just have to talk. We could, if we needed to, move the washer and dryer.
Yeah.
And we could add a small cabinet or something right there instead. But we could, let me see the bathroom. Where the bathroom, the shower's taking up that whole wall,
Yeah.
we could stop it and put the washer and dryer in that corner of the bathroom. That's going to be a big ass shower.
Yeah, it's also going to be humid in there too a lot. They ain't going to mess with the wiring and stuff.
No, because there's going to be a fantastic fan or some kind of a vent fan that we turn on when we're taking a shower. I'm the only one that takes a hot shower.
I take warm showers. Sometimes hot if it's
But
cold.
that's an option. We could get the washer and dryer out of the kitchen and put it in the bathroom.
Well, I liked it there with the countertop because then I can use the countertop for food prep
That
or
was a
fold clothing fold.
that is
oh,
a
it's stackable. Never
Yeah.
mind, it's stackable. Yeah, I guess we could.
We could move it to the
And then put a counter there for
whatever.
our deep drawer door counters there for pots and pans and
Yep.
stuff. But I can use the countertop for the folding and stuff. if I
Okay,
need
hang on,
to.
don't put that up. How wide is, or how long is that shower that we have?
I don't know if you did 4.5 feet or if you did 5 feet in the bathroom.
Count
How
the
many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, that's 5.5 feet. So we could do a stackable,
So 24-inch.
stackable would still give us a 3.5 foot shower.
Okay.
Let's map that out on the bus.
There isn't a stripper pole, Chris. Shush.
I'm trying, Chris.
Oh my goodness.
It's
I'm
going to
not
fold
sure.
up out of the bed.
I'm not sure about the hot flashes. I'm sorry. I'm gutted. Yeah, I wish I was gutted.
me
Slide
see
out
the
couch
bathroom
in
again.
my bed when. Slide out couch in my bed when I visit. Chris said.
Let me see the bathroom.
Chris says it looks good. Looks good. Why not make the bathroom a wet room to save space and you
No.
can fit a swing as well? No, Chris.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Alice, for your 15 months of membership, sweetheart. I appreciate it.
Okay, so what would be better is we take the toilet and put it over here next to the shower. We put the washer and dryer here. We can put it side by side. I'm building a counter over the top of it so you can have a place to fold.
How are you going to put it side by side? It'd be 4 feet wide.
It can take up that whole wall up to the door.
Okay. We'll figure it out. With the washer dryer, we'll figure it out. Bill says, Melissa, if you look at the mini house I emailed you for inspiration, the kitchen's functional. My kitchen's going to be functional too, Bill. But the house that you sent me was an upstairs. It was a bi-level thing, and our bus isn't bi-level. Alice says, drive, sir.
Hey,
Oh, Chris says, that wasn't me. What wasn't you? Hey, Josh. Bill says, a stripper pole so you can have a clothesline and use it for other things. Bill, you're funny. Josh
we
says,
could have the stripper
cheers,
pole.
Joshy.
We could have the stripper pole fold up against the ceiling, and you could hang clothes there. And then when it's time for boom boom time, we can fold it down.
Bill says, you won't need a dryer. You have a clothesline. Thank you for the gift, Josh. I appreciate it, honey. Well, Nation says, good morning, sunshines. Good morning to you too, honey. Happy New Year to you as well, Josh. What wasn't you, Chris? I said Alice, didn't I? 15 months of membership for Alice. My girlfriend is coming home today from rehab. Well, that's good. How's she feeling? Talking about the wet room? Oh, who made it? Who said that? I thought it was you.
I don't like the wet bath.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Oh, Bill
We
said
have
that.
the room. We don't have to do a wet bath.
Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of room because I say we're gonna have plenty of room. We did not measure the bus. We are going to do that the next time we get through Emory to stop and do that.
Yeah.
Because we have to know where the wheel wells are, but know where to put steps because we want to put steps going up into the bedroom. I know for sure. I just don't know if I want to put steps coming out of the living room up into the kitchen. I don't know where the wheel wells are. Also, the shower, if the door is not in the right place for the shower, we're
We
going to
can
have to
always
take
move
that
it.
door out.
Well, hang on. The depending on how it falls, the door is probably going to be either my office or bathroom, and we'll just swap them.
Josh says, sorry y'all, I've been busy with her. She's doing good. We need a water box. What's a water box? Chris says, that's awesome, Josh. I wish her the best in her recovery. McKenna Landscape says, I like a shower, don't like a bath. It's not convenient. We're not putting a bath in the bus. Thanks, I'll have a shower.
We have the egress door on the...
Okay, what did you say about that door? If it's not
It's probably going to fall either where the bathroom is or my office is.
Okay.
So we can always just swap my office and the bathroom to where that is in the shower or in the bathroom.
Yeah, we could. Because I'd like for that egress door to be in the shower.
I would too. That way we can
just grab the shower head.
Shower hose and take it outside if we need to.
Rinse off a dog or rinse some mud or something. No, we are not living in a bus yet. Steven's a semi-truck driver. We bought a bus to renovate. We actually bought it a couple weeks ago. We brought it home the week of Christmas. We had to go from Texas to Tennessee to pick the bus up. Come August, we're going to be getting out of the truck and we're going to start a bus remodel. Kind of started in August. Steven's going to have surgery on his hand in August.
But we can do some stuff while I'm rehabbing.
Yeah, I'm going to be cleaning pallets, and because we want to use a lot of reclaimed wood and some stone and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to be doing like pulling the nails and stuff out of pallets, cleaning the wood up so he can run them through a planer, and then we can sand it and stuff. I've got to get it stained and stuff, get it ready to be put down on the floor or the ceiling or the walls, whatever we're using it for. So we'll actually start the build probably in October. We're thinking October or November. And the reason I say that is because Steven's surgery, he's having a bone removed in his right thumb and a joint replaced in that thumb. So it's going to be major surgery, and he's going to have 6 weeks of absolute no use for that right thumb. And then 6 to 8 weeks of physical therapy for that hand. So that's why we said October, November. I can do some building stuff, but Steven says, what kind of man would I be to let you build the bus? Well, he doesn't realize I like doing that kind of stuff, so I'm going to enjoy it. Anyway, no, we are not living in a bus right now. We're living in a semi-truck. That back there's the bedroom. There's the driver.
I'll be able to do some stuff while rehabbing my surgery.
But we will be remodeling a bus. We bought a 2004 Bluebird All-American rear engine pusher, an 84 passenger.
Like a Sherman tank.
An 84, I think it's an 84 passenger. It's 40 feet. We think the inside is like livable space, 35 to 38 feet. Nose to end, I think it's 40 feet. Yeah, here's your 40.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, that's how this is gonna go. We're gonna transition the channel completely from truck driving to bus building in August. Yeah, we gotta have what we need to do the bus build. But YouTube's gonna become our full-time thing in August. So YouTube and Patreon's gonna become full-time for us. Social media.
Turn left onto the ramp.
Anyways, Bill says, Relation says, idea, how about a jacuzzi in the bus? There's just not going to be room for a jacuzzi, Volnation. Chris says, going back to bed, how long are you going to be on?
Till about noon today.
11:30, 11:45, because Steven wants to listen to some football. It's the last weekend, isn't it?
Last regular season week, yeah.
Um,
This is the last chance to watch all the losing teams for,
wow, we got 40 people on.
wow.
You guys please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new here, yeah. Number 18 on the likes. Let's go, Josh said. Bill says, emailed you some inspiration for your RV build. I will check that out, Bill. Love y'all. I have to get ready for her to be here soon. Okay, Josh, you have a good day, and Happy New Year to you. It could be worse. Thank you to the new subscribers. Bill says it could be worse. You could be living in a box.
Yep.
Yeah, we could.
Okay, 40.
McKenna says, nice to meet you both. McKenna, that is... I have a niece named McKenna, who is a twin with Adelie. Nation says, I-40, my favorite interstate. News in UK is the US health insurance has jumped from a typical $500 a month to $3,000 a month. I have no idea because I have not been keeping track. Chris says, okay, if I miss y'all, I'll just call and text to bug y'all later. That's fine, Chris. You got our numbers.
Do not call me.
You got our numbers.
Do not call me.
My insurance at work has gone from $16 a week to $26 a week. My daughter's went up too before she left
That's
Walmart.
still not bad, though.
Yeah, that's not bad. Unless the coverage drops.
Mine's like 147 a month.
Yeah. Don't call Stevenson to carrier pigeon. Coverage stayed the same. As long as it didn't deplete any. Without insurance, but $1,800 with it.
Yep. That's what's wrong with the healthcare system.
They jack everything up for the insurance price.
And they have to do that why? Because of all the people that get care without insurance. I guess. I don't know.
That are just joining us. Y'all can see on the trailer back there, we've got an oversized excavator on that's got to go down to Sugar Land down by Houston in Texas. So we have to abide by a permitted route that the state gives us. D-Dog says, after you get your bus done and you guys are doing the bus life, what state do you plan on going to? All of them?
Yep.
All of them. Depends on when we get the bus built as to where we're going first. Because if it's wintertime, we're going to stay south. If it's spring or summer, we're going to go north. So,
you know how a lot of people do the map, right? And you go in and get the little sticker that goes on the map. Okay. Let's not do the map.
I don't want to do the map.
We can do the little bitty license plate.
Yeah.
And we can just do that every state we hit.
We can put those on our fridge or our freezer. I don't want to put that. I don't want to put a sticker thing on my bus.
I don't either. Or we could do it right there where the wood stove is.
How can $800 just for sitting in an emergency room, waiting room, and didn't see anyone.
I wouldn't pay that. I'd fight that too. So then,
I also don't see why you get dinged for a cancellation at a doctor's office. I know they do that because it's a filled spot that they could fill with themselves.
they could have made that money.
Yeah.
It's all about the dollar.
Anyways, well, Nation says still better to have it, not need it, than to need it and not have it.
What?
Yes.
What?
Insurance.
Oh, yeah.
McKenna says, grew up in a caravan and traveled for years. You'll love it. We lived in an RV for several years. We love living in an RV.
We might not be tied down.
Yeah, I think we're going to enjoy the travel because where we go, our plan is to pretty much find a spot where we can boondock mostly. We want to boondock mostly.
Explain to them what boondocking is. Some of them might not know.
You explain to them what the boondocking is and why we're going to be doing the
Okay,
boondocking.
I'm gonna set the RV up. It's gonna have solar. It's gonna have a big battery bank. It's gonna have wind power generator. Plus my big motor will charge my battery bank. So we're not gonna go from RV park to RV park. We're
That's
not doing that.
expensive
That's just
anyways.
waste of money. So, like this parking lot right here coming up, this truck parking area, we could stop there and sleep tonight. In our bus, free of charge. We can do it at rest areas, truck stops, Walmart, Love's, Home Depot.
There's a whole bunch of BLM land too.
Out west, there's a ton of BLM land. BLM land is Bureau of Land Management. And you
I mean, look at this RV right here. They're basically boondocking.
they're boondocking right there.
Yeah.
So, that's what we're going to do. I don't want to spend our money on RV parks. I want to spend our money on activities. We want to go see every baseball stadium. We want to go see all the presidential libraries and the museums and all the, the wonders of America, the wonders of the world. We really want to hurry. We're going to break it up into quadrants. The first thing we're going to hit is the east because we want to hurry up, get in, and get out. There's stuff to see over there.
Yes,
we want to go see.
We will be going to places that viewers recommend in the RV.
Yes. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to do our Patreon, and we're going to do memberships. We're going to do memberships only lives and all this bunch of stuff, Q&As and all that bunch of stuff.
And yes, Bill, hold on. We would like to do that as well. He says you could really take pictures of welcome to state signs wherever you are, especially the one in Honolulu facing the ocean that says welcome to Hawaii. How did you get your car here? We'd love to do that. Go ahead.
But we're going to do our Patreon, and there's going to be freebies and goodies on the Patreon thing. But every time we pass something that we want to go back and see, she marks it on her Google map. And so I'm thinking of one of the perks on Patreon is access to a boondocking map as far as where we've been or where we're going, all the different places that you can stop and boondock for free. The focus of the channel while we're building the bus is building the bus. But the focus of the channel when we get done is RVing across America without being filthy rich. Doing it on a budget. Showing people that they do not have to do what everybody else does. Like, I can't retire until I'm 65 and I didn't save enough money, and so we're stuck in this 4-bedroom house and we can't go do nothing. I want to show people that you can do anything you want to do. You just have to be budget minded about it, and you have to set yourself up to do it. And that's what we're doing.
Okay, Putty Cat says, Sunday fun day. Hey Putty Cat, how are you doing? You should go to Tupelo, Mississippi and go to the Elvis Presley Museum.
Already been there.
I've been to Graceland.
I have not been to Graceland.
I've not been to Tupelo, so I guess we're going to have to go.
Yeah.
Joe, good morning.
I've been through one of the airplanes, or both of the airplanes, I don't remember.
Putty Pretty Cat says that maybe someday you can now go to Venezuela.
If we go to Mexico, it's going to be the Baja side of Mexico.
McKenna says, come over to Ireland and hire an RV for a month and have a look around. I would absolutely love that.
Okay.
Ireland is one of the places I'd love to see. So is Scotland, Greenland. I would love to see these places.
YouTube, when we get out of the bus, is going to be our full-time job. Before I got sick, we were making pretty decent money on YouTube. It has not built back up to that yet, but I'm pretty sure once we start building the bus, it will get back where it was. If I can get YouTube to pay my expenses to where I'm not having to dip into my
Which is
savings.
food and fuel.
Food and fuel. To where I'm not having to dip into my savings to get a hamburger. That's my goal. Do I want to get filthy rich on YouTube? Hell, everybody wants to get filthy rich on something. But if I can just get YouTube to pay my expenses, because it's a lot of work doing YouTube, it really is. I am 9 videos behind.
Scotland is fun in an RV, especially the SW300, John Byrne Trail, and NC500. Pretty Cat says Patreon or Patron? It's actually Patreon, Patreon. But they call them patrons.
Yeah, it's a Patreon membership, but you are a patron. So we're going to redo our YouTube membership down to just one membership level. And then Patreon's going to have, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 levels. And depending on what level you get, you know, after so many months, you're going to get, you know, depending on the level, a free shirt, a free hat, a free hoodie, whatever.
Bill says, I would do the Atlantic Coastway as well. Wait, you won't be filthy rich? Will you be filthy?
I'll be filthy.
Some days.
I'll definitely be filthy while building that bus. And another thing y'all may not know, we're going to be, while we're building the bus, we're going to be living at the bus. We're going to be able to go to my son and daughters to shower and stuff like that. But they live 20 miles from the bus. So
we'll have access to all of our cooking stuff. It'll be like living in the semi.
Yep.
But shush, don't tell anybody because I don't know that that's actually allowed at the storage facility.
I don't think they'd say anything.
Well, Nation says, I recommend Discovery Park of America. Learn about history in this part of the world. Bill says, well, if you ever get stuck, you could enter Melissa in the Isle of Man TT race. I don't know what that is, but that doesn't sound good. If you drive to Cabo, you have to be very careful, Pretty Cat says.
If we go to Mexico at all, it's going to be the Baja Peninsula down there. But I'm very apprehensive about going to Mexico.
The bus is an '04, Bill. He says if the bus is an older diesel, you can run it off of used vegetable oil. Good morning, Jane. How are you doing, honey? I see you say you're doing pretty good. We're all doing pretty good. Happy New Year. Don't know if I had seen you since then, but if I haven't, Happy New Year. Will Stephen have a stripper pole in the bus? No, we are not doing stripper pole or sex swing.
Oh, come on.
Patron is tequila, by the way. I know what Patron is. I like Patron. And Stephen can change his name to Gus and tell people to get on the bus. Yeah. Cabo's at the bottom of the Baja Peninsula. Jane says her kids are sleeping right now. I'm doing okay, just tired. Well, honey, why don't you go sleep while the kids are sleeping?
Where's Deborah?
I'll send her a message and ask her if she's okay later.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a few days.
We haven't seen her since before Christmas. I don't think. popping in.
What, no jokes this morning?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Sending good vibes your way, Jane. Emailed you what an Isle of Man TT race looks like. Alright, I'll have to check it out. Melissa should enter it. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. We got 2.5 miles to 4:30.
Yep. I think today I want my
I'm in the bed. My son's bronchitis is getting better. My daughter's arm's healing gradually but slowly. God bless. Miss you guys. Love you guys. Bye.
2 miles.
It's changing. Have a good day,
Turn
honey.
right.
How many people on?
22. You guys, if y'all haven't hit that like button or the subscribe, please do so. We've got a lot of exciting things coming. It's gonna be a few months, but they're coming. Damn, that hurts. Hey Pam, welcome in, honey. I just saw your name, sorry.
Take the interchange on the right. Then, you will arrive at your destination.
Damn, it hurts.
You have arrived.
We're 13 miles to 30. Then I'm gonna have to map Texas here pretty soon.
Yeah, that would be a big help.
No, Bill, I'm not gonna paint the bus hot pink, honey.
Damn, Bill! Painted hot pink with some Areola brown circles.
You're terrible, babe.
Bill started it.
Okay, text it. Oh, God. $350 miles in Texas. go in to edit my stuff,
Yeah.
I have 142 miles left.
Okay. Just do a separate one for Texas.
I know, you told me that already. Okay, Texas starting on I-30.
The Arkansas River.
That should be the 27 or 71, yeah. Okay, so Southwest Loop. Is that the Southwest Loop or the Southeast Loop?
That'd be the southeast loop.
That's what I thought too. That ain't right. It says East Loop. Whole damn thing says East Loop. Either way, it's east. I don't know which way to go. How long are we on it? Southeast loop for 2.2 miles.
So that's probably right.
Yeah. Because the other way, I think, is even further. Down to I-45. I'm gonna have to stop it at I-45.
That's fine.
I don't have enough pinpoints. So that's 250 miles.
How long are we on 45?
66 miles.
Good what?
So I still have
Come on, dude.
5,
Listen here, Grandpa.
there's still another 40 so miles or so after that. Right? 355.60 minus 314, so about 40 miles. Okay, so done. Share. Stephen. B.
2 miles. Take the interchange on the right.
Send it to you. Now, sorry you guys. I had to get Texas mapped. At least most of it. Anyway.
You can do the final 40 tonight. I don't think we'll get that far.
Bill says insurance would be cheaper on the hot pink bus because nobody would want to steal it. I wouldn't want to drive it, let alone live in it. State that you're in, the load you're carrying, or both.
We're in Arkansas carrying a 322 BL backhoe.
I thought it was an excavator. If you look in the mirror right there, we're an oversized load excavator. And we're headed to basically Sugar Land or Houston. We're not in Michigan.
Interchange on the right.
We're in Arkansas. Hi from East Los Angeles. Well, hello, LA. So Stephen and Melissa, will you follow European tradition and get a moped for the RV? We're actually thinking about
We're
getting
thinking
mopeds.
about getting 2 of them.
Little scooter moped thing, yeah.
I'm just not sure How often will you use them?
I don't know what that is, Nation. He says, think I've got C. diff from antibiotics. Going to get another doctor's opinion. I don't know what that is. Going to see my doctor that I've seen for 35 years. He's not covered under my insurance plan. Last day juice? What?
Stop there in the bus.
Yeah. Lejeune or Lejeune. I don't know how to say whatever your name is, username is, but I don't know what you're asking. Last day juice. Next. 128 miles to the state line. I'm freaking hungry.
Yeah, and I got 3 hours before I can eat.
I got about 50 minutes. I find when I'm fasting, I don't eat as much during the day. As I do when I'm not fasting. Which kind of makes sense, but I mean, even throughout the day, I'm not as hungry. They're gonna do me an egg in the microwave.
That's not good. Yeah, instead of hot dog, you can make this makes sense.
All my good gut bacteria is gone, basically. Oh, lovely. Hey, Candy, how's everyone doing? Hugs to all. God bless everyone. Candy, thank you, honey. I hope you had a nice holiday. Happy New Year. We're doing pretty good. Joey says, appreciate what you do. Drive safe. And then Lejeune or Lejeune says, that's very anti-Semitic. Dude, I don't know how to be anti-Semitic, so I don't think. Well, Nation says, welcome to Texas, not for another 126 miles.
Thank you for the 2 new subscribers.
Yes, thank you for the subscribers. If you guys are new here, please hit the thumbs up.
Evidently, that car's not wanting to pull over.
I guess. If you aren't new here, and I think everybody's not wanting to pass just because.
Yeah.
Dude. Well, it's not like a high-speed chase because they're going very slowly. There he goes. Pulling over now. Wonder if he can get caught for evasion or evading or something.
She's about 80 years old.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh. Probably going too slow in the left lane.
Probably.
Hi, hubby and wifey, trucker, hugs to both. Thank you, honey. So where are you guys going? We're currently in Arkansas, heading down to Sugar Land, Texas, with an oversized excavator on it. So we get the scenic route.
Yeah.
We're gonna have hamburger patties for dinner tonight. Stephen's already taken the hamburger meat out in the fall. We're only gonna be on till about 11:45 or so because of some football today. So we're not gonna be on for very long today. For those of y'all just joining, we did narrow down and finalize a floor plan on the bus. I've already showed it on here. If you guys want to go back and watch it, you can see it, or if y'all want, I can show it again. Totally up to you guys.
I think when I have a minute, I'm going to take that floor plan and I'm going to do one page per room to where it's kind of blown up.
See, that's what I was going to do. That way it doesn't have to be to scale.
It does have to be to scale.
Well, it doesn't have to be. But,
Yes, it does.
Bill says, sadly, on floor plan, no stripper pole and washing line. Yep, no stripper pole. Or sex swing. For those that advocate for sex swings and stripper poles.
Hey, they got a sex swing that you can sit in or lay in or...
I'm not getting a sex swing.
What, baby?
No, baby all you want. It ain't happening.
Help a hubby out.
Hubby don't need a sex swing to be helped out.
Okay, can I at least put handles on the bed?
No, but you stop talking about that stuff. Good Lord.
The handles would be nice.
Shut up. Off when he gets
I don't
the
know
household?
what he's doing. None of my business. I don't care. As long as I get my money, I don't
Well, he
care.
talked to you about it. That's what I'm asking.
They bit off way more than they can chew on that truck.
Yeah, and they didn't even want it. That isn't what they wanted. About used vegetables.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the email. I can't watch it as I'm driving, but what? What?
I was looking to see if it was close. I don't need one. Nasty ass water. I could put the water out. would save room
Yeah.
though. And we can put some eye bolts up and get some of those swinging chairs. They can be taken down when they don't need to be used. But I think there's going to be plenty of seating.
Yeah.
There'll be plenty of room for people.
We're going to have room to sit.
We also-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We
6,
also need to
7,
think,
maybe 8 people.
we also think about when we do have the kids or a family, whether it be 3 people or 5 people or 6 people, we need to think about a convertible table to sit between the two between our chairs and the sofa.
What to eat?
Yeah, to have a table big enough for people. So we can put those things in the floor that you can screw
You
down.
can always just get one of them.
Folding tables.
Yeah.
I think it'll be too big, too tall. But we need to think about something like that too, since we have quite a few people over to eat at one
I
time.
seen one that it went behind the couch, and then when they needed it was mounted, but it rolled over and right into the middle.
Flipped over.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to find that, because we might need to utilize that.
Why couldn't we
Why can we what?
just get TV trays?
Because if we have kids, they can't sit at TV trays. I'm just saying, we're gonna have some place, and there ain't gonna be room for a table to be left there.
No.
So, well, I said just put those things in the floor. They have them that have covers, like a little brass plate or something. They have them so that they're covered, they're not left open and exposed. Graham says, it's the cross-country killers, not... Bill says you can get a heart-shaped double bed that converts into a dining table and chairs. It's advertised in the U.S. as a romantic dining experience. Oh, don't put a dining and a bed in the same sentence, because Stephen, I can see where he's going with that.
Any bed could be a all-you-can-eat buffet.
That's what I'm saying. I can see where that's going. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Graham, I hope you had a happy new year. Hope your holidays were good. Excuse me. 115 miles to the state line. Why can't they just leave us on a one-way shot? You can't do sketchy stuff in Texas either.
Well, I'm too wide. It's obvious what I am.
Well, I'm just saying, you can't do sketchy stuff in Texas either. They'll roll up and weigh your ass
Yeah.
right behind you. Oh, that's giving an extra bed for family members without sacrificing floor space and a talking point. Oh my goodness. You're a bad influence on Bill because he's never talked about stuff like that before.
Speaking of points, we should get my point.
Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna make it to 10.
I don't matter. I don't matter.
I mean, I can, but I don't want to. Oh, good talking point, even though I don't know how much talking goes on a pink heart-shaped bed.
They open.
Yeah, there wouldn't be. I don't know, there's a vehicle in there. see because the lights that are on, but I see something red.
It's a creeper.
Oh, it is a creeper. He said that way. That's crazy.
He's probably waiting for a pile of crap to come.
Yeah, but you don't even know this is here, damn near. It's definitely a pull out.
That one ran it.
Yeah, because there's not a thing that says
For the
free pass. Yeah. If you'd have run it, they'd have pulled your ass over.
Yep.
But we're supposed to go in Arkansas anyway, so.
Gotta go into every one of them, maybe. It's not just Arkansas. Every state that has an open way station, you have to go in.
Yeah, but it's like we didn't know that was open. There wasn't a sign or anything that said open.
Yes, there was.
Was there?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
the
see
sign
the
said
sign.
open.
I didn't see the sign.
That's the only reason I went in. Is that sign said open.
My name is Rob DeCaro, and good morning from Ohio. Well, good morning, Rob. Welcome in. Glad you could join us. Hope you had a happy holiday. Where are we located? We are currently in Arkansas, heading down to Sugarland, Texas, basically Houston area. We're hauling an oversized excavator, piece of equipment for a tomorrow delivery. Absolutely, Volnation.
Right.
He said, please tell me when the Pawna RV Nation takes place, there will be a fishing trip on Real Foot Lake. Heck yeah.
You know, that's close to Reelfoot. That's Oklahoma, isn't it?
No, it's
That's
Tennessee. Tennessee.
It depends on nation. Do you have a damn boat?
Yes, he does. And he told you he would take you out anytime.
Hell yeah.
See, his memory is about as bad as he says mine is. But yes.
That's one thing I want to do is I want to load up the freezer with some fish.
Yep. Although he doesn't need it anyway, but frozen or fried.
That's the only way to eat fish.
No, I like it blackened or Cajun style or grilled. Or I've never had steamed fish. I don't know that I would like it, but I would try it. Fried. I'm not doing boiled fish like Brad did.
Gross.
I'm not eating fish tacos, but heck
Fried
no.
fish on tacos might be good.
Yeah. That's two totally different genres of food. Tacos is Mexican.
Well,
Fish is not Mexican.
okay, so I'm going to ask you a question. So with a Latino person and
We're not having
and a white
threesomes, this
person, is that two
conversation.
different genres of food? Or what about,
I quit
Latino
you.
and
I quit
Japanese?
you.
Is that two different genres of
I
food?
quit you. Bill, I've never had pickled herring. I'm not real big on pickled food. I used to eat pickled pig's feet back when I was a kid. And to even think about that now just kind of makes me ugh.
Chuck used to eat the hell
I've got a 14-foot Polar Craft with a 25 horsepower Mercury outboard.
Is there good crappie or sand bass in that there lake? I fish for also, but I don't eat bass.
I like sand bass better than I do crappie. To me, it tastes better.
What are you gonna do while I'm out
Crappie, bass, and bluegill. If you think you're fishing without me, you're sadly
Putting
mistaken.
3 people in a 14
Although, I started to say a while ago, y'all are going to drop me off at the marina or something, because my fat ass in a 14-foot boat with your fat ass.
Hey, I'm not gonna be fat then.
A reasonably average-sized man, I mean, that's a little much for a 14-foot boat. Yeah, I'm hoping to not be a fat ass then either, but...
Can we all 3 fit in that boat?
But I could go and travel around the area, drive around the area. My family came from Reelfoot, so half of my family came from Reelfoot, and I'd like to go and look around. So, Thomas says, "Good morning. I just caught a 5-foot shark. Where are you fishing?"
Like Talatana.
We'll put Melissa in the middle of the boat, and I can see her out fishing us. Not if Steven's with us. Steven's gonna outfish anybody.
So do you know some
Black
crappie
tip.
holes?
Cool. He says yes, 2 up front and 1 in the back.
Okay.
Thomas, he's in Tampa, a black tip shark.
That's cool.
Do you keep it?
No.
Just asking. Some people eat that. I don't know. I've never had shark.
I've never had shark either.
I don't know if it even tastes good.
So, Ball Nation, do you know any crappie holes or their bridges or standing timber on your lake?
There's a lot of standing timber on Reelfoot.
That was a husky.
Dead?
No, red husky. Walking down the median. He looked
Aw.
very well taken care of. He probably,
He needs to get the hell off the
I
highway.
agree. A little bit darker than Ranger was.
Thomas says, I'm going to eat it. Bill says, we get shark steaks here in Scotland. But yes, there's lots of cypress knees. No, Bill, we don't get husky steaks in the U.S.
Do you use jigs or minnows?
Where? Well, even if it's coming, you're legal. Walmart is selling frozen fish ribs. Did he ask a question? Ask Full Nation what he uses for bait. Does he use minnows or jigs? And I guess, what did you use to catch your shark? Jigs for crappie, crickets for bluegill, and lures for bass.
Yep. I'd be okay with some crappie trips.
Bluegill would be good too,
I
though.
don't mind bass, don't get me wrong, but I want to fill my freezer.
Bluegill would be in the freezer too.
Unless they're big, it's not worth
Pan-fried sunfish. You know what they're called, sunfish?
yeah. I'll tell you a good bait for bluegill, and that's mealworms. They go nuts over that.
Well, listen, Steven, you can go tuna fishing off of Open and Hula Pool. I'd like to go tuna fishing. not eating the raw tuna steaks, though. As soon as we got it cleaned, I'm not taking a big old bite of raw tuna. Ugh.
I wouldn't eat it, period.
Oh, I would. His tuna comes in a can, though,
That's
y'all.
right. And
He
tuna
wouldn't eat
is
fresh
not
tuna.
seafood.
He wouldn't eat fresh tuna.
No.
What was that fish I had in Florida?
I don't know. I'd recognize the fucker.
Mud dog, or I don't know. That stuff was good. Nation says crappie fillets are next level. I soaked mine in pet milk overnight before frying them.
What I do is I fillet my fish, and then when I put it in baggies, I put it in freezer size baggies or freezer baggies. But I fill it with water, and then I lay it on the little shelf and I freeze it, and that keeps them from getting
Funky. Red snap.
Getting freezer burned or anything like that.
Red snapper's worth trying. I've had red snapper. It's good too.
You had hogfish.
Hogfish, that's it. That stuff was good.
But
Thomas uses. Wait for him to tell me. Anyways, what?
and anyway, then I usually put them enough for, like one little, we do them in like quart-size baggies.
Yes, we eat catfish too.
And one baggie would be like one meal. Is the way that I do it.
He says, I've got 5-gallon size freezer bags full of crappie. Honey, when we lived on Lake Fork,
Oh my God,
we had literally probably 50 quart size. We weren't using gallon size, we were using quart size. We put about 10 to 15 fillets in a quart size bag, put water in it, and we had probably 50.
I think my daughter still has some of it.
No, she doesn't.
I thought she did.
No, when she sold that freezer, we gave it all to Brad.
Oh.
But yeah, we had so much sand bass and so much crappie. But he'd go fishing every week. I mean, he fished down there every day there for a long time. And he would bring home a limit many days.
Every time.
But yeah,
For the end of the world kind of crap, you get me around water, fresh water, and I can feed us.
Thomas says, I catch gar a lot. We've caught gar before, but we don't keep them. We just cut the line. My dad used to be an assistant principal at the local high school. Once a year, he would do a big fish fry for all the teachers. Well, that's kind of neat.
Do you use rubber jigs, plastic jigs, or do you use, I used to make my own hand-tied jigs. I loved it.
I fish for my food, Thomas says. I'm still waiting to see what you fish with. What did you catch the shark on?
It's thumb.
Yeah. I'm assuming live bait, or maybe just some really bloody bait. I don't know. No idea. I need to check on Toby.
Yeah, I was going to tell you yesterday with text her.
crappie, my go-to for bass is pumpkin-colored lizards.
I like using the pumpkin or
Chartreuse.
pumpkin seed.
You like chartreuse?
Hold on.
no, I won't be putting a vegetable garden on the roof. I might grow a few herbs in like a window box or something.
Did he just, what?
He asked if we were putting a vegetable garden on the roof.
Was that Bill?
Yes. Seems the crappie like bright colors like chartreuse.
Yes. It depends on the watercolor. My three go-to colors for jigs is chartreuse and black, chartreuse and white, chartreuse and orange. Now, if it's the dead of winter with clear water, I'll go straight white.
Ever hear a lure for bass called a devil's horse?
No.
I've lured many bass out on that lure.
I have not.
We've got a daughter-in-law, whatever. She works for, what's the company?
6 cents.
Yeah, 6 cents, whatever. Anyway, she told us
6
that,
cents tackle company. I get discounts.
yeah, he gets discounts. So he's got to do a shopping list. I think that's what she said it was. Let me look.
I've been thinking about getting back into
It's fishing, premium tackle rod.
I own shit again. I just don't know if I want to do that. I also learned how to fly fish.
Yeah, we're gonna need somebody to teach us to fly fish. Okay, so this course. There we go. There we go. I think we were looping. We're not gonna have a pilot chair. I'll be sitting in my recliner or on the little couch or at the dinette pulling footage, doing YouTube stuff and Patreon stuff. So I've got a video of me duck hunting on Reelfield Lake on my buddy's site called Duck Busters. Oh, that's cool. When is duck season? Steven's never been hunting either, so that's another thing he'd like to do.
I don't really.
Well, we can eat duck.
I'll go duck hunting or something with somebody if they clean it.
She's waiting to go have an angiogram done right now.
What is an angiogram?
If I'm not mistaken, they go up through the groin. What is an angiogram? Medical image test that uses x-rays and special contrast dye to visualize blood vessels, revealing blockages, narrowing, or other abnormalities in arteries
Oh,
or
I had one of
veins
those.
throughout the body, from the heart to the brain for the kidneys.
Yeah, I had that.
How are you feeling? Now until the end of the month sounds like a war going on. So it's what, through the month of December, or I mean January, or what? I mean, I don't know the specific time.
I know you don't stand up in the boat and shoot.
Some people might.
I
He says, I don't hunt anymore, just fish.
am good with that.
fun if you go duck hunting. I don't want you to go deer hunting.
I don't eat the deer. I wouldn't
know,
mind
that's what
going
I'm
deer
saying.
hunting if somebody...
Pig hunting is fun because wild pig is good.
I wouldn't mind going deer hunting with somebody, but I don't want the deer. You know what I'm saying?
So take it donated or something.
No, I'll go hunt with somebody that wants the deer. I'll give it to them.
There you go. Starts at Thanksgiving and goes through the end of January. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't mind going.
Zachary, good morning to you.
Also, I want to taste elk. I've tasted deer and didn't care for it. I want to taste it.
There are some duck blinds on the lake that have running water in them. Well, that's kind of neat.
We lived on two lakes. We lived on Lake Louisville, and then we lived on Lake Ford. We were like 2 miles from Lake Louisville, and I fished it every chance I got. And during the holiday, like July 4th and Memorial Day and all that, it's a very recreational lake. They got to where we could go and put floating porta potties out, so people would pissing in the water. I guess. Crapping in it, I don't know. Please.
I don't think he heard you. Okay, try again.
Ball Nation, send me a picture of your boat, if you don't mind.
Oh, guiding a duck hunt is a big business here.
Is he the one that works at Tyson? Hello?
I said yes, I do believe
You
it.
did not say nothing.
I shook my head.
Well, it doesn't rattle.
I thought you were looking at me.
Jesus. He said yes.
I shook my head, but I thought you were looking at me.
Well, I think I'd rather have a washer and dryer in the bathroom than in the kitchen. Don't you?
Well, I thought it was going to be behind a cabinet, so I guess it didn't matter.
Oh, you wanted doors on the cabinet?
I thought it was going to have doors.
I didn't know that. We'll figure it out.
Not doing great
Chilling
with
our
our
internet.
layout. Blurry. Oh yes, work for Tyson. I knew that. I told him that.
They need to go fishing.
I'd love to go fishing.
We may take a day when Terry's down.
Screw that waiting that long. We can go fishing between now and then.
Where? Now?
Whatever state we're doing a 34 in at that time, we can go get a damn daily fishing pass or a weekend fishing pass.
We don't have no fishing poles.
They're in our storage. We can grab 2 poles in the bag. What address do you want me to send a picture to? You can
Email.
yeah, you can just send it to the email, honey. lifewithpawna@gmail.com.
I am going to get me some hunting weapons. I don't know if they're going to go in the bus.
They aren't on the layout.
They don't need to be.
You can tell me, because I don't know. Okay.
I'm going to cut that out. And that's going to be that.
Okay.
And then underneath the kitchen cabinets, it's going to be our fish
It
hole.
needs to be locked. Lockable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on holes and if the wheel wells in the way.
Well, will not be in the way in the kitchen.
He says all you'll need with me is your fishing license. Where are you at? David, honey, we're in Arkansas.
I don't.
Bless you.
Look,
Now you can say that.
okay, I don't really like using other people's stuff. If I have the option of using mine versus theirs, because if something happens and the reel breaks, the pole breaks, I feel bad and I have to replace it. It's like her dad use anything of her dad's. Because he'll loan me a 22-year-old skill saw, it'll break, and then he expects me to buy him a brand new one.
Why don't you get into guiding? Make you some extra bucks on the weekend. Or during the week if you're off during the week.
How long does jigging poles do you use? Go ice fishing.
Yeah, if you want to
Drag
go
the
ice
bus out on the lake
fishing,
and drill a hole
I
in the
don't
bus.
freaking think so. Fishing, we want to go fly. We want to fish, deep sea fish too.
I wouldn't mind doing it, you know, at least once.
Yeah.
I've only done it once.
I'm fixing to make me some food, y'all, so y'all are fixing to be on chat by yourself for a few minutes.
We're fixing to stop getting fuel in for Pawna.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
I'll fix my eggs, I guess, while we're there. He says I'm trying to send it, but it's saying the file's too big. For a picture?
Or you can do Facebook Messenger. That other thing.
Okay, are you on there?
What's the other?
Full Nation? Discord, but you didn't have that either. Full Nation, are you on our Discord? TPC Nation, correct?
Send it through Discord.
He said yes, I've got Discord. Duh moment. I guess the cheese, I don't know. Where is the snow? David, it's obviously not here in Arkansas.
You know, I was thinking we could go get a little John boat.
I thought you were. Yeah, I don't know if it'll send over there, but where the hell are we gonna put a John boat?
Get a ladder rack system put on top of the truck.
You know how unaerodynamic that's gonna be?
It's going to be behind the bus. I would like to get a boat that I can tow. But
We can if we're not towing the truck. You can't triple tow in a lot of states.
we need to look into that.
Highlands. Bustin' Nuts Truck Repair.
Oh, hey.
Whipple House.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah, but there's probably not truck parking.
And it's not there.
You know you would eat Waffle House before noon. You know you would.
Turn left.
I see RVs pulling boats lots of times. Yeah, but our bus is going to be pulling our pickup.
Turn left. Then, turn right onto the ramp.
Yeah, I believe a perk for being members is y'all get members or mods. Y'all get access to us on Discord. So
Why is he not a mod?
he never asked me, and we already have. We need to go through our mod thing. There's a few that need to come off of there.
You're gonna have to put him on beta.
Mobile data won't auto connect. It is. Ouch. Go get me something to drink. That ain't nasty ass water. No, wait. Nice. What, Basamio? No, wait. Nice what? I got 3 lit up. Still got 1. Well, I got 2.5 lit up. Still working on my 3rd light. Oh, change sweaters before you fuel, please. Don't be mad at me, but change sweaters.
Bite me.
I don't want that smell on my sweater.
Down the window, see if I can need a sweater.
There it goes.
194-692.
There it goes.
194-692.
Okay. Send an old picture of the boat when we was duck hunting out of it. Thank you.
See how much snuff this, please.
Oh well. Yeah, I know we were looping. I got it. Oh, shit. Are we still looping? Did you send it under general or? I haven't got it yet. I'll be right back, you guys, if y'all can hear me.
shouldn't have got any.
Well, I got one because I didn't know if you were out. Move.
I'm fixing to put us on a $10 a day each
You need to stop.
budget. $10 a day.
You're on a fast track to wanting divorce real quick, aren't you?
I'm on a fast track to try and get this damn bus done.
Oh,
Listen here.
goodness.
We need to get the silver spoon out of your mouth and replace it with a plastic spork. That's our budget. You get a spork. Okay, I'm going. Sit down. Quit the highway surfing. You want to take them off your hotspot right quick?
I'm going to in just a second. Can you give me a second?
One Mississippi.
Fix me some food. I guess that can wait.
You can do that going down the road, can't you?
Let's go. Thank you, Ball Nation.
Did he send it?
No, he says $10 a day. Come on, Steven. It's 2026.
$10 a day. That's plenty. If we go to the grocery store,
Not if you dip 2 cans of snuff a day, it ain't.
well, then I'm going to be done here in a little bit.
Come on. Thank you.
$10 a day is plenty if we have groceries in the truck.
Y'all, I quit.
But you're whining.
Head west. In 150 yards, turn left.
All nation, you're supposed to be on my side.
It's nice every now and then when I get Team Melissa people on.
In a quarter mile, turn.
And when I say $10 a day, weekends excluded. You don't get no money on weekends. You want something on the weekend?
Hello, Sean. How are you this morning? Oh. BK, hello. How are you? We do have Starlink, yes. That is what we use. And it does freeze. It loops quite a bit.
Well, it's because of the trees and shit.
But when we go undercover or whatever, if I have to, I'll switch it over to data. But that's not very often with the Starlink. Starlink is a lot better than
Anything we've had.
anything that we've had. So, that's fine, Donation. That's fine.
But
It's saying that it's sent but not delivered. That's usually an internet thing. Could be a size thing too, though. I'll believe it when I see it. That's hard to do when you're going past all these restaurants on the road, Sean said. Well, Nation says, I'm on no one's side. I'm nationwide. That's cute. Starlink Mini or Standard?
the mini.
We've got the Mini.
If we have food in the truck, $10 a day spending money for each of us is plenty. That's $50 a week. So 50 divided by 7, that's $7 a day if you include the weekend. Over.
$3 even for the snuff and the soda.
Shouldn't have bought it.
$10.47 on that can of
You
snuff.
shouldn't have bought it. You should have said, nope. We'll be in Texas in a little while.
That's what I said. It's a good thing we're going to Texas. I got one because I didn't know if you were out.
I just need to get off of it again and stay off of it. But I wanted to get my body back used to doing the fasting before I do that too. I didn't want to do it all at once.
And you know, it sends your body into shock.
Yeah.
Soda don't taste good. That little taste like the 23.
Eat those extra 23 flavors.
I do. Anyways, Ball Nation says, but still can splurge every once in a while though.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm looking at Starlink for my semi truck as well.
Okay, if you buy the Starlink through Starlink, I can get you a free month of service. If you buy it somewhere else, but if you buy it through Starlink, I can get you a free month of service, so let me know.
Our service is $160 a month.
But it's unlimited.
But it's unlimited.
And it's stupid fast.
It is stupid fast unless you're just in a place where there's just nothing. Sean says that means no stopping for donuts.
Hey, I'm on an 18-hour fast.
Well, Nation says we've got a local donut shop here called Red's Donuts. Their slogan is "We love holes." Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, but your fast doesn't include donuts because most donut shops are closed at noon.
Exactly. I haven't spent a dime eating out since New Year's Eve. We did go to Dollar Store yesterday and get some bread, but I'm only eating between noon and 6.
BK says good and now subscribes. How do you get him the link? On our...
I can, if you email me, lifewithpawna@gmail.com, I can email you the link back.
And thank you for subscribing.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. All you 40 people that are on here.
We do appreciate every subscriber, every member.
Thank you to the new subscribers. Again, that's, if you guys want Starlink, if you buy the device through Starlink, he can get you a free month of service.
Yep.
With a link. If you go in and email us, lifewithpawna@gmail.com, he can send you the link. So, do you stream in the truck, BK? Is that what you do, or are you just trying to get internet in the truck?
And what kind of truck do you? He's either missing a light or he don't know how to center his lights.
Vincent says, how are y'all doing this morning? Vincent, we're doing pretty good. How are you? How was y'all's holidays? Hopefully they were, eventful free.
Next year at Christmas, we're going to hold a Christmas party at our storage. Everybody bring your tools and your work clothes. We're going to get this bus done.
I like that idea. Christmas party. Bring a paintbrush. No, you don't need a paintbrush, but bring your tools. barbecue beans, potato salad. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna.
Benson says, might be dying, but it's part of life, lol. My holidays were pretty cool. I might bring a pound of sweet Chiba.
We could put the smoker in the bed of the truck.
That was a wicked pull there. Even the camera made it look steep. What are you talking about?
These hills.
Oh, actually not that steep.
Yeah,
Vincent, are you kidding?
I'm 93,000 and I'm still at 63 mile an hour going that hill. So this truck doesn't run. Are you kidding about
What he said.
what he's saying?
He says, might be dying, but it's part of life, lol. My holidays were pretty cool. I might bring a pound of sweet Chiba. I told the ladies at the counter, it's like, man, I thought it'd be cheaper here in Arkansas. They're like, are you kidding? Everything's more expensive in Arkansas.
You know what? I'm not eating.
Oh, dear God.
Hi.
Y'all, I'm going to be looking for a divorce attorney here in the next week or so.
Why?
Because you're fasting till noon. You're fixing bus by yourself.
Oh,
Good Lord.
I'm just done wasting.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, honey. I don't know. Alpha, how are you doing? Though? I haven't seen you in a minute. He says, I keep getting sick. I was in the ER last night. I can't lay down without a jacket.
Go fix your food.
I'll fix my food in a minute. There you are, Miss Deborah. Steven's asked about you the last few days. He's been worried. How are you doing? How are your holidays and how are the babies doing? Vincent, I'm sorry that you've been sick, honey. I hear a lot of people have gotten sick lately.
Did you get them off of the hotspot?
Yes, I did.
Are you angry with me?
No, I was shaking my head and forgot you wasn't looking at me. You said you were in the ER. Have you gone to see a regular doctor? Might have the flu or pneumonia or something. Oh, you could just have an upper respiratory infection.
Could have pneumonia.
That's what I just said. I've been popping everything. Pop what? Started the new year off right. The hot water tank stopped working. Oh, lovely. He keeps telling me get rest. All I do is work. There is no rest. I hear that too. You might have to take you a day or two though. I know work has to be done, but you might have to take you a day or two. I don't know if you've tried the Robitussin cough gels, but those work really well for us. You probably need like Robitussin with codeine or something though. That's why I told the wife we need a vacation. or Deep South Texas, Houston. I'd go further than Houston. I'd go Deep South Texas. Someplace warm. Coastal. Out there on the beach, in the sunshine. Kiddos are good. Thank goodness school starts Monday. I bet you're fit to be tied there, Miss Deborah. Bus layout made.
Yes, we do.
I'm going to get out here and show you.
It's about 90-95% accurate.
It is 95% accurate. There's going to be a couple tweaks, but that's because we have not got the measurements for the inside of the bus yet.
Yeah.
We're going by what
we think it is.
What we have guesstimated it to be from doing online Google, what's the inside.
We forgot to measure, dumbasses.
We didn't forget, we were just poor out. Well, yeah, I guess we didn't forget too, but... Anyways, Mike Healy, welcome in, honey. See, things are making a turnaround already in 26. Anyways, so I don't know if you guys are even interested
why don't you
in
show them the bus layout?
Looking at the bus layout, but I'm going to go ahead and show it to you here. Alright, so we've got two of these. We've got two of these folded in half with the layout on it. So I'm going to show you. Starting down here, let me pull this one. Starting down here, you've got your entrance in. There's the steering area right there. Right here at the stairwell, we're going to have a storage cabinet for like shoes. Y'all didn't get any of that? Please tell me y'all got some of that. Please tell me y'all got some of that. Remember to always measure twice and cut once.
Yep. Shoot, I measured 5 or 6 times.
We lost you, Deborah said. It just keeps repeating. It looked... None of it, Deborah said. Damn it! Okay. Let's do this again. Ugh. Okay. Stairwell into the bus. Storage cabinet right here for shoes, coats, keys, purse, whatever. Driving section here. This is also going to be a storage cabinet. We're going to have theater seating right here. It's either going to be theater seating or a reclining love seat. There's going to be an open space here for where we eat. This is going to be the kitchen counter here, but this is going to be bi-level. This is going to be dropped down, so it'll be like a dinette size, because this is going to be chairs. We're only going to have 2, but we'll be able to move one around to this area if this isn't wide enough for 2 of us to sit. Across from the dinette area is going to be the fridge and freezer, side by side. Next to the fridge and freezer is going to be a stackable washer and dryer. That is in that 5% that might move. We might move it to the bathroom. I'll show you why in just a minute when I get to the bathroom.
tell them about the televator?
Oh yeah, Steven's got the televator back here behind this. It's supposed to be on this side. So the televator is going to be here. This here is all of the kitchen counter space. Good God, I'm sorry y'all, the road sucks. This right here is the wood burning stove, so I'm thinking about putting my oven and stove here. Steven's smoker in this area and an upper cabinet. There will be upper cabinets along this. This will be lower cabinets. So the stove and oven here, smoker there. I think the sink's going to go closer down here to the dining area. This is all food prep area here. Then there's a hallway right here. You walk down this hallway. The first room off the kitchen is going to be the office / bunk room.
With a pocket door.
There's a pocket door right here going in. To the right is going to be all of the workspace area, the desk area. This is going to be open floor space when the bunks aren't being used. When the bunks are not being used, let's pull the next part out. When the bunks aren't being used, it's going to be open space. When the bunks are being used, they're going to fold down or fold up, that flush up against the wall here. You come out of that pocket door out of office / bunk room. You go to the next doorway, which is the bathroom. When you walk into the bathroom, there's going to be a sink to your right, left, and a shower straight across. We're hoping the whole width of the bus. If we need to move the washer and dryer in here, we can cut the shower down to 3.5 foot by 3.5 foot and put the washer and dryer stackable unit there.
Or the toilet there and the washer and dryer.
Or the toilet here and the washer and dryer along this wall. If we do the side-by-sides. I would prefer side-by-side, but I'm okay with the stackable because it's safe space. So you come out of the bathroom, you come to your right into the bedroom. When you walk into the bedroom, to the right of the bedroom, this is going to be a built-in cabinet / drawers, bureau, whatever. There's going to be a lot of drawer space and stuff here with a TV mounted to the wall there. Across from that is going to be our bed. The bed is going to be a full-size width by a queen-size length. In order to do that, the bed's going to go up over part of the engine. The engine is over here. Part of it sticks out this way, so we're going to have to put like a separate mattress pad or something down up here. This will be the head of the bed, so it'll actually be 80 inches long instead of the 72 or 75, whatever full size is. We're going to have a closet on this side and a closet on this side. Up here, we have an egress window, which you can also put like a dog bed there or a seat cover, something. You can make it a window seat or whatever, but we're going to have our charging stuff for our phones and stuff like that up here. That's why there's not going to be any end tables. It's basically going to be our nightstand / headboard. We're not putting end tables, we're not putting bedstands next to the bed. So this is ultimately the layout of the bus. Like I said, that 5% change is going to be like tweaks to either the washer dryer or to the kitchen stuff right here. I'm not quite sure yet how we're going to do that, but there is going to be overhead cabinets above the theater seating area. This, like I said, is going to have a televator right here. The freezer and refrigerator, I'm getting 2 refrigerators / freezers. They are convertible. That we're going to use one as a fridge and one as a freezer. They're going to be identical, but we're hoping that the doors will open opposite. The washer dryer, I would prefer a cabinet style, where they're side by side, so I can put a cabinet over them. But I'm not seeing the room for that, so we're either going to do a stackable here next to the fridge and freezer, or it's going to be a stackable inside this section of the shower there. So that is our layout for our bus. Y'all got any questions or any comments? Well, Nation says, the only thing I see missing is the fondue buffet. Deborah says, love it.
Well, she won't let me have a fondue buffet because she said no sweets.
Oh my God. You know that's getting old, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it really is. You know I don't like it, and you keep doing it.
It's not getting old.
Yeah, it really is. Anyway, so that's the bus layout. So we did figure, we did some figuring as far as measurements. The measurements that we went with,
We're
we
guessing.
figured on about 30, I figured 35 feet of livable space. So if we get to add a little bit of each room, more to one room, less to another, that's fine. But I figured as far as the measurements go, the driving area is only going to be about 2 foot, 2.5 foot width from like the stairwell. That's only going to need to be about 2.5 feet. So the living room is going to be about 7 feet. The kitchen's going to be about 10 feet. The bedroom / office is going to be about 5 feet. Maybe added a foot. I think it's 6 feet. The bathroom's going to be about 4.5 to 5 feet. I think it's 4.5 feet. And then our bedroom's going to be about 8 feet. So, like I said, that's the 95%. And where's the microwave? It's going to be above the stove and oven. We're getting one of those that goes above it. It's got the vent on it. So, that's how we figured that's how we figured all the measurements. We based it off of about 35 livable space, 35 feet of livable space. I do believe there's going to be a couple feet more than that.
We're hoping.
But that way, I'd rather, plan for smaller and actually gain space than not. So, anyway, you guys got questions, comments, thoughts? We're open for pretty much any of that. Yeah, most likely stackable washer and dryer. They're smaller, narrower. We can get one that's like 23.5 inches wide. Which is going to be about.
It don't have to be a big one because we can wash smaller loads. I know she's never washed a small load.
Yes, I have.
But and the only thing.
Not have one, but it'd be good to have if we're boondocking out for 2 weeks out in the middle of the desert. It'd be nice to be able to wash our down clothes if we need to.
Yeah, and the thing is, the dryer and that's going to be a power hog, but I could always just start the generator while she's doing laundry.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal.
I can do a load every other day or a load, a couple loads at the end of the week or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the gist of it. We're currently in Arkansas. We're on a permitted route because we are oversized with an excavator. We're going down to Sugar Land, Texas, basically Houston. So, anyways, we're excited. We finally finalized the floor plan of the bus.
The thing is, we both wanted to agree on it.
Steven kept trying to put my dinette in my living room. I'm okay with the way we have it now because it's kind of in the living room, but not. It's actually in the kitchen area.
I just wanted a place that we could sit down and eat, or we could sit down and collaborate on it if we needed pen and paper,
Foundation said if I did anything other than a large load, my washer would think I was sick.
Yeah. She calls them missing loads.
No.
My mother used to have a conniption with as much stuff as
Marner used to call them missy loads.
Well, my mother, first time you did laundry at my mama's house, she was like, what in the hell were you doing?
But I also don't separate my stuff. I don't bleach my wipes. I probably will if we get the bus because I won't have work clothes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to have a few work clothes for when I have to do something. I can put those on. And it's going to be nice to have clean, unstained clothes.
Yeah, if I have to bleach something, I'll probably use color safe bleach for the simple fact, well, I don't know which one would, that's gray water, so that could just be dumped.
Yep.
I won't have to worry about it, but the shower, you guys, We're thinking of doing a recyclable,
Recirculation.
a recirculation shower, which conserves water
A ton.
and it'll help, you know, it's kind of cool. We were looking at it. We're also doing a composting toilet, so we won't have to worry about a black tank. We will have a small black tank because in order to stay on BLM land, you have to have a black tank. So we're going to probably put like a 10-gallon black tank under there that I think we're using for the shower water, right? Is that what we're going to use them for?
We have not decided yet.
But anyways, we're going to do a recirculation on our shower water because there's certain soaps and stuff, shampoos and stuff that you can use. They can be recirculated and filtered and stuff so that your water is still clean water. when
There's
you use
two
it.
ways we can do the recirculation shower. We can do like a 10-gallon tank.
We're doing tankless water heaters.
We can do a 10-gallon tank, and we fill it with fresh water, and then the shower head will come out of that 10-gallon tank and will cycle through.
That versus where's the furnace and the hot water tanks?
Oh, they'll be in a cabinet somewhere, probably in the kitchen. And then we dump that water, you know, once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever, after it's sent through, you know, it's going to be filtered. Or we can do a different style of recirculation where we turn on the household water in the shower, let it run for a couple minutes, and then push a button, close that valve, and now it's just recirculating that 2 gallons for us. And then after that, it will go to the gray water tank. And then when she showers, she'll have fresh, clean water. I'm not sure which
We're
way
more
I want to
than
do
likely
it.
probably going to have to put the washer and dryer in the bathroom because that cabinet, that extra cabinet space next to the washer or next to the
That could be the
freezer,
pantry.
it could be the pantry, but it can also be drawers down below for the bigger pots and stuff that I need. The 5% is also probably including his solar, all of that stuff that you need, your gauges or whatever they're called,
Well, those
your
are just-
instrument, whatever. So he can check. He's not gonna, I don't think he's gonna have a water level check. I think we're just gonna look at it and see, okay, we need to get water.
Yeah, I don't know how we're doing that yet.
But to answer your question, as far as the water heaters, they're going to be tankless water heaters. There will be one in the bathroom, probably under the bathroom sink, and the one for the kitchen will probably be under the kitchen sink. As far as furnaces, I don't know how that works.
The
I
only
don't think
furnace
we're going to have. We're going to have a wall heater,
a propane wall heater.
and we're going to have a wood burning stove.
Yep.
And then our normal heat in the front. I don't even think we're doing the diesel. The bunk heaters, are we doing that?
I was wanting to, but
You'll have to figure out where to put that.
our mini splits will
They'll have heat.
also have heat.
So we don't need a bunk heater. I mean, we'll have a wood burning stove and a wall stove. Or a wall heater. We could put that wall heater. I don't know if I want that in the hallway. I don't know if it would go
It's not
well
very
in the
big.
hallway. Yeah, but where it come out from the wall,
It's going to have to come out.
it's recessed. If we put it in the hallway, we can recess it into the bathroom.
No, it has to stick out.
A wall furnace?
Yes.
Okay, I've seen them inside.
Yeah.
Set
that's-
inside the wall with
that's
a grate that comes out.
1920s. That's the 1920s type.
Looked at me like I was stupid. I know I've seen them that way.
Yeah.
Inset into the wall with the grate on the outside.
Well, there's still some decisions that have to be made.
Anyways, any other questions? Hello, Randy. How are you? Welcome in. There are police reported ahead. Coming up here in this little, I think I see a car. You're not speeding, right? Yeah, they're still there.
I think it's funny how they have a real It's so dumb.
I like it. But it keeps it from messing up, hitting a deer. And also keep from damaging the police car when they have to do that bump, whatever.
Hit maneuver.
Yeah. y'all are new here and you haven't already, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Got a lot of exciting stuff coming. It's going to be a few months, but we're going to start talking colors pretty soon.
I have really no input on that because I can't see it together.
I want to see what it looks like if we do the sandblast of the whole damn bus. I really do.
It looked like an Airstream bus, or an Airstream train. It's taking a lot of sandblasting.
Yeah. How else do they normally do it? You want to take it down and sand it, wouldn't you? Would it be longer to sand it?
Oh my god. Most people don't take it all the way down to the bare metal. They scuff it up,
Yeah, I know, and then paint over it.
scuff it up, smooth it out, paint over it.
I'm thinking blues, a couple different blues. Darker along the bottom with that black. And I don't know if I want to do black or if I want to do, I think I want to do black. Those pieces on it. Yeah, I don't know if I black
be
or
sandblasted.
white, but I
Those
think
will have
black,
to be sandblasted.
white.
Because you're not going to be able to get in there with a sander.
Okay.
It may not have to be sandblasted
You
all the
wouldn't
way
need the
down.
sandblast for keeping it black. Would you? You can tape it off above and below and just spray
That's
it.
where that air pressure would come in.
Spray it. Hank says, hey, it's been a few days since I've been here. I'm late to the party.
Yeah, you missed the bus layout, sir. You're going to have to wait.
When did you come back on? Today, we've been on since about 2 hours ago. 2.5 hours ago. Nope, 2. But we were on yesterday for a little bit.
And we're going to be getting off in about 40 minutes or so because I want to listen to some football.
Yeah, we're going to listen to some football today, so.
I can't do that on mine.
But yeah, I did just show the layout, but
Back it up about
back
15
it up a
minutes.
little bit. Hey, but we're going to pick some colors, I think. I think I'm going to do the lower part be a darker color than the upper part.
Okay, but do you want it straight lines or do you want it kind of
It would need to be straight if it's going to be two-tone.
like it can't feather into the lighter?
Can you do that?
Yeah.
No, you can't. You're not a professional painter.
But you don't have to be a professional painter. I know how to do it. I worked at a body shop. I know how to do it. I've watched it be done. I always take it to, what's his name?
Gary.
Gary. I can always Gary to come over and help or us take, but we can't get the bus to Gary's house.
I can go back and look after the street videos. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to, but you can if you want to.
But we both agree on it. She's been drawing out every day.
Yeah, trying to figure it
They're
out.
probably closed.
You had the bypass?
Yeah, I did, but if they're open, I still have to go in.
I can't believe you had the bypass unless they're closed.
Oh, they're closed.
They're closed.
Yeah. They're closing.
Yep. So if you guys we're wanting to stay with blues. Colors are blues. Yeah?
We start doing the bus. Before we go get plywood, we need to figure out everything that's going to take that we need to do for that plywood. Because we're going to have to go all the way, and I think Plano, to get the plywood. So I want to make sure we get enough
Okay.
to do what we're going to do.
What happens when you go shopping for blue jeans and you can't find a size? I was listening, I was asking
Do
you
you
a
know how
question.
aggravating that is? I'm trying to talk to you, and all of a sudden you go off on this. You make a left-handed U-turn.
Read comments.
I understand that, but you can read them in a minute. Go ahead.
I asked you a question.
What?
What happens when you go shopping for blue jeans and you can't find your size?
I buy black jeans.
Now, there's no more comments to read, so go ahead.
I'm just saying we have to. I want to make that trip one time.
I get it.
Get the plywood for half the price of what we would, or a little bit more than half price of what Home Depot and Lowe's and everybody else sells it for. So we got to figure out how many sheets we're going to need.
And that's the half inch,
3/4.
and that's for what?
The cabinet's going to be 3/4. The walls, like the
Studs.
studs,
basically Houston. Hank says it happened to me this weekend. I was going to pick up a few pair of blue jeans and didn't find a size. I guess I will look on it.
Yeah, if you know, and I apologize, I thought somebody was telling a joke. I know what size I wear. If you know what size you wear, like I 13 in WC. So I know
Style.
willy-nilly whatever's on sale, then you almost have them on.
Go to Old Navy. If you don't have to have a certain brand, go to Old Navy.
I thought somebody was telling a joke. Well, you never know what jokes start with. It could be not like ain't it, not like ain't it, not.
It's like the clothing stores don't upgrade their clothes.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta get rid of last year's stuff before they move on to this year's stuff.
And it's the same stuff.
All about wish list.
So we have decided we're going to do 2 wish lists. We're going to release one.
The next week or two.
Yeah. That one's going to be for tools that we need to do the bus. And then the next one will be for other stuff.
Materials. Basically.
So buy something, don't buy something, I don't care. Just keep watching.
He says Old Navy. Okay, I will look. Do you have a specific brand that you like, or do you just buy what feels good when you've put them on?
And you put them on one leg at a time?
So there's
You are cranky this morning. You need
that aggravated me.
what?
It bit my head off.
Baby,
Thinking
you
somebody
do it
was
all
telling
the time.
thinking somebody was telling a joke.
You do it all the time. I'm trying to talk to you, and right in the middle of whatever we're trying to say, you start reading a comment. I understand we read comments, that's our thing. But you could wait 30
You are
seconds.
so long-winded. I've got, 10 damn lines of comments to read by the time
I'm
you
going to
get
go
done
to Home Depot, and I'm
explaining.
going to build me a partition up through here.
That's fine. Make sure it's not see-through.
No, I didn't bite your head off. I'm just trying to say that is very rude that somebody's talking, whether it's me or not, and you just, right in the middle of it, start reading a comment.
I just go for regular blue jeans.
You may try Target, Old Navy, Burlington.
Old Navy, you're going to probably pay double for them, though. Unless they've got a jean, you're probably going to pay double price for them.
Goodwill.
Steven and I like to shop at thrift stores for stuff like that.
If it's stuff, if I need work clothes or something like that, yeah.
No, even regular blue jeans, you can get a pair of freaking 13 MWZs for like $7 a pair. When they cost 35, buying them new. I'm sorry, blue jeans don't wear out. That.
I used to
That
shop
bad.
there all the time. I haven't bought anything from a thrift store in a long time.
We haven't been thrift store shopping in a long time. Thrift stores are the place to go.
Okay, so all TVs are going to be Samsung. No.
Yes.
I like this one.
You?
I like that.
I'm okay with Roku also. I like that all the apps, but any smart TV you get is going to have all the apps listed right
Yeah. There's your daughter.
Yep. Hello. Hello. I'm good, how are you? Sound tired. What's up, baby? Yeah.
Will she
But you'll have to give me a minute to... No, you'll have to give me a minute to... Hold on a second. I'm going to put you on my headset. Hold on. Before you do that.
So she, pull that thing out, get it charged.
Okay. Hold on just a second, because I got to look at that thing.
Needs to be the first one, not the business.
Yeah, that. Just see which one you can... Which one I need to have it on. Yeah, the personal one. I don't know where we go to. Messenger. Yeah, I've got to go into my Facebook and I gotta make sure it's set up to the correct one. Yeah. Takes me a minute to figure out where it's at. There. Yeah. My menu and my settings. And I told you it takes me just a minute to get there. Yeah, I got it. Well, they default for sending and receiving. That's set up correctly already, so yeah, you can do it. Hey Jimmy, thank you for the gift, honey. You tell him Melissa Thrifty is nifty, Danny said. I went to Gabe's clothing store and did not find anything, so I'll definitely look somewhere else. It's about time for me to upgrade the blue jeans. They're so old, they're starting to rip. They're starting to rip, yep. Jimmy, yeehaw. Yeehaw back at you, buddy. YouTube, Elizabeth says hello. Okay. It's fine. Send it. I need to send it right back to you, correct? Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Okay. So you can get into the personal account, right? Okay. Then yeah, that's fine. Okay. You're welcome. I love you. Oh, wait a second. Dad wanted me to ask you that package that he got, the jump box thing. Can you open it up, plug it in, so it'll start charging? Please. Yeah, that's what came in yesterday. Should be a jump box, but you need to plug it in so it'll be charging. Thank you, honey. I love you. Bye, baby. Jimmy, honey, thank you for all the gifts you're sending. I appreciate them. He sent a happy poop, a laughing disco, and a New Year's Eve 2026. Ooh, that hungry. You said you wanted hot dogs?
Egg sandwiches. You said egg sandwiches, that sounds good.
Oh, okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys are going to have us for about another 20 minutes, and then I'm going to get off here, because I'm going to go fix some sandwiches, and we're going to listen to some football. So, y'all have any comments or questions? Like I said, if you guys have any color options, color ideas, color swatches, whatever, if you don't mind, y'all can email those to us at lifewithpawna@gmail.com. The wish list, did you
It's
finish?
going to be the bus is going to be 4 colors.
Okay. like he said, y'all can purchase something. You don't have to purchase anything. If y'all want to, contribute to helping with the bus build, whatever y'all do that way,
Just keep watching.
would help us out. Help us get this going a lot faster and get it completed a lot faster.
I'm okay with insider trading. If y'all know something I don't, send me an email.
That's another thing, not insider trading, but we're thinking about investing
Thinking about buying some
crypto,
crypto.
but we've talked to my brother who's mentioned something about it. He's usually pretty good at making good money choices, so we're talking to him about a certain. I don't know anything about it. That's another thing. If you guys know about crypto, fill us in. Do you have to have a wallet?
You gotta have a cold wallet. Got to.
What is the ins and outs of owning or buying crypto? Because we're wanting to invest our money, but we don't know what to invest money in. So, anyways, any information like that, if you guys wouldn't mind, send whatever you want to us through email. Or you can leave comments on any of the videos. That's fine too.
I do look at every comment.
But any Q&A stuff y'all want to know, whatever. Feel free. Leave comments, send emails, all that good stuff. Jimmy says crypto is currently bottoming out. Which crypto? I don't know which one we're looking at. But what do you know? I mean, I don't know anything about it
I'm
really.
gonna buy 1,000 shares of Bitcoin.
You're full
At
of crap.
$91,000
Yeah.
a share or a coin.
You're funny. Sean says, let's go Steelers. Jimmy says, a much safer bet is something like ETF or exchange traded fund. It's a mutual fund that trades like a stock. Bitcoin especially is really bad right now. See, I don't know.
We ain't buying Bitcoin.
We can't afford Bitcoin.
I can buy 1/90th of a coin.
That's great. Anyways, yeah, any of y'all's feedback, like I said, comments, email, color schemes would be great, or swatches, whatever.
Blank check would be fantastic.
That would be fantastic too, but blank but signed.
I'm just
Blank
kidding.
but signed. Yeah, we're just kidding. But anything, we like to hear from you guys. So leave the comments, send the emails, send pictures in the emails if you want to. If you have us on Discord, members and moderators, if you have us on Discord, send over some pictures, color swatches, whatever you want to do.
Can
That'd
you
be
quit
great.
saying swatch?
No, because it is a swatch. Also consider saving with a credit union in a high yield savings account or money market account until you can decide what to do. We have a bank account at Navy Federal Credit Union, so we could look into doing that too. But anyways, I said 20 minutes, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna go fix me some food. I love you guys. We'll see you guys again later. Probably not today because football is on all day today. So we're gonna be listening to games all day long. So love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. We will catch you guys out here tomorrow. We will be live again tomorrow because we're delivering tomorrow. So y'all have a great day. Thanks to all of the new subscribers.
Thanks for playing.
Y'all have a great rest of your day.